Well, joining us for more on that, Abdul-Hussain is a research fellow at the Foundation for the Defence of Democracies, the FDD. Thank you very much for being with us, Hussain. So, Naim Qassem, he certainly lacks the charisma of his predecessor, doesn't he?
He definitely lacks the charisma. He tried to imitate Nasrallah by switching between standard Arabic and spoken Lebanese. It didn't work out. Nasrallah used to have a high tone and a low tone, and he used to alternate. Qassem has only one monotone, a boring one. So it's just, I don't think it went well for him. He copied the template of Nasrallah, all the points that Nasrallah would have listed and presented, but he just presented them in a very, very unsuccessful way, which tells us the situation of Hezbollah, switching from someone like Nasrallah to someone like this guy.
He was full of praise, wasn't he, for Iran's supreme leader, who he called Imam Khamenei. Just how close is Qassem to the Islamic Republic? And does the Ayatollah, do you think, have full confidence in him?
Well, I wouldn't say that he's closer than Nasrallah used to be. What we know was that Nasrallah was even high on the chain of command of IRGC. I don't think Naim Qassem is there. Nasrallah probably was part of the decision-making, whether in Lebanon or in Iraq and Yemen. I don't think Naim Qassem is there yet. Naim Qassem is currently a figurehead, more of a puppet. They want him there until they figure out what to do next. And they couldn't find anyone from the older generation, since, as we know, everyone next to Nasrallah was also taken out. So I think this is a stopgap measure, and it shows. And the bad performance is showing too.
Well, what do you think the impact of having such an obscure and lackluster figure as the new head of Hezbollah will be having on your average Hezbollah supporter inside Lebanon?
Well, he's certainly not as comforting to the partisans and supporters of Hezbollah as Hassan Nasrallah used to be. And he certainly does not project as much power and influence as Nasrallah used to, at least vis-a-vis Israel. What we have now is that we have a Hezbollah that's much, much weaker than Israel, but that's still much stronger than the Lebanese establishment and the Lebanese state. So we are in this zone where we're not sure whether this guy can really reconstitute and reinvigorate Hezbollah. I don't think he will. But if given a chance, if given a break, if there's a ceasefire, I think Iran will certainly grasp the opportunity to try to reorganize the whole thing. And I don't think Qassem will be a central figure at that point.
Hussain, I understand that you know the city of Baalbek in Lebanon pretty well, and of course it's been in the headlines today. The entire city issued with evacuation orders. Are you saddened to see what's happening, that it's been targeted by airstrikes, that people have had to flee? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, absolutely. It's my maternal hometown. I spent time growing up there. It's heartbreaking to see the city in such situation. But I also know that since I was a kid, this was a place that Hezbollah called the tank of the resistance, a tank in terms of a human tank. That's where they recruited. That's where they used to hide. Probably they still hide much of their arsenal and their logistics. During my time, a village that was very close to Hezbollah, Nabishit, where the first Hezbollah Secretary General Abbas Musa was from, that was the main base that got pounded during the 1980s and 1990s. I guess since then they've relocated to the main city of Baalbek. So it's really heartbreaking for anyone from Baalbek to be seeing this footage going on.
Yeah, let's hope we will have more peaceful days ahead. Hussain, we appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. Hussain Abdul-Hussain.
Thank you.